Okay, first we made our oat milk. Now we're using it in an olive oil latte. Please welcome back Jennifer Thornton from Buttercream and Olive Oil. And you switched it on me. We're using a chocolate oat milk?
Really easy. If
Okay.
you want to make a chocolate, we're going to add some cocoa powder, increase the maple syrup or maple sugar a little bit. But we'll have all the recipes on our website afterwards as well. So I know you don't drink coffee. So real quick before we do the official olive oil latte, which is the popular thing right now.
I need to still try the official then. Is that okay? I know you've, or are you just making,
no, mine's better.
Mine's better.
This is why we're doing this.
Okay.
This is better.
Oh,
okay?
I thought you were making one just for me and then you're making a different one that everyone else wants.
Yes, okay, sorry. I thought you meant you wanted to go out and buy an olive oil latte.
Why would I ever do that when I have you?
I know, that's what I was like. So yes, you could try both.
Okay.
But we're gonna do, if you don't drink coffee, right, we're essentially gonna do an olive oil hot chocolate, okay? So we just changed to our chocolate oat milk. I'm going to let you choose, well, no, I'm gonna recommend which olive oil, sorry.
Okay. I love you. Right. Oh, you pick which one.
So I'm going to put the French one in there.
Okay.
So this is essentially like green banana skin. So this is going to taste like almost like a banana.
Ooh,
hot
I like
chocolate,
banana.
Okay. So I'm just going to weigh this out real quick. All right. And so the thing is, so usually when you buy oat milk, right, it's going to have all those, as we said before, unhealthy oils in, right? So we can make a really rich and luxurious oat milk by adding olive oil, all right?
So that's because I thought olive oil, how's that gonna go in a drink? But I get it now, it makes it rich and creamy.
Yeah, and it just really, all you do in the end is taste the, and hopefully, see, I'm not a barista, so my Rising Star friends are gonna be like, we should have given you a little lesson before you came on.
You just showed me that maybe you're not, like, she can do something wrong. Like, you know, you're not perfect after all.
Right now.
I mean, because I still look at you as being the perfect image of what it means to be a woman who can do anything.
Come on.
Is it going?
It's not going. That's okay. We're going to come back to that. We're going to, now we've got
Now it's just spraying. Is it going now?
It's going. Okay. So we're steaming, right? If you don't have a steamer, don't worry about it. Yeah, we're gonna do it like you would do it at home, right? Because not everybody has a steamer. So let's just froth this up a little bit, right? But I'm gonna teach you from French wine frothing, all right? So there was a guy that I worked for in France, and he had a phrase, "Il n'y a que l'huile d'olive." And all that means is the only olive oil there is, or the only oil there is olive oil. Okay.
Wait, say it one more time.
Il n'y a que d'huile d'olive. So the only oil there should be is olive oil. So it makes a huge difference. So all of the other oils, you know, those are, well, we won't get into the whole story, but those are bleached and deodorized, right, before they're fit for human consumption, whereas olive oil is unique because it's a purely mechanical process. It's not that different from orange juice.
And the other oils are in everything we eat.
And they're in so many of the oat milk, so that's why we're making our own.
Okay.
And making our own, you know, so
So what did you have in there first then?
So I did a kind of a cocoa powder concoction. It's got some good beneficial mushrooms. It has some, you know, maple sugar, things like that. All right.
Look how pretty
Isn't that nice? I don't do latte art, so we're just going to ignore that for a second, all right?
Again, you have one flaw. That's it.
So while you're drinking that, sipping on that, I'm going to make the official latte, right? So we have our oat milk that we made just a little bit earlier, all right?
How did you do
I'm going to go ahead
that?
and weigh that out.
It's so delicious.
You don't, right? Let's do the ginger turmeric, right? So you tried the French, you tried the banana skin. There's no banana skin in it. It's just the natural
But I kind of can
flavors
taste a teeny
that
bit
come
of banana in it.
Right.
And I don't taste any of the mushroom.
You don't taste that.
No.
You don't taste that, but then you also don't. I'm going to have you help me with that.
Oh no, it's a little. You know what? It's a little oily. John, I might need your hands.
That's okay. We can do another one. We can change it
There's
up there
oil on it.
bit.
There's oil. Here, try Mackenzie. There's a little oil on it. Okay.
So the thing with the oil, when it goes with the oat milk and we froth it or we steam it, whichever one you want to do, one's a microfoam, one's a little bit of a richer foam. So the protein's in there. So the proteins in the oat milk have about half of the amount as a regular dairy milk, right?
Okay.
So the proteins is what helps it froth, but the fat is what gives us the luxuriousness to the frothiness, okay?
Which is, olive oil just gives us luxuriousness at all times.
Right.
And again, as she attempts to froth that one.
Let's see if we can steam this
You
one.
can go to her website, which is at the bottom, buttercreamandoliveoil.com. She also always has a list of all of her classes that you can take, and she has an upcoming class on the 30th an olive oil class that's happening in Medina at 11 a.m. The thing is, her classes book up fast, folks. So she just put this on. So I would jump on this right now if you can, because they do book up. The girls were just saying we need to do a New Day girls class with you. I think it would be so much fun. You are such a joy to work with, and I know that your classes would be so insightful. We have a lot of fun, right? We learn a lot. It's technical, but at the same time, you know, we have a ton of fun with it. So we will have, if you're looking for the exact proportions, we're going to put this up on the website, right? So I have about 80 grams of the oat milk in here. I was going to say, yeah, because I would not know how much olive oil to put in. And honestly, when I make this in the morning, I don't weigh it out. I eye it. But if you want it, you know, just for the beginning, you know, do it, you know, the official way. 80 grams of oat milk, about 6 to 7 grams of olive oil. And once you feel comfortable, you can decide. But what the nice thing is, right, it's not oily. That oil's like sitting on the surface. It doesn't feel oily at all. It just frosts into the oat milk beautifully. And then all you do is actually taste like the really beautiful nuances. So that's why we have all these different olive oils on our website. And they're all for sale on your website. They're all for sale. And so that's what I do in the morning. It's like, what do I have a taste for today? Do I want more of a green herbaceous latte, or do I want more of a banana? Or do I want a ginger turmeric for all those extra health benefits? Because that's all you taste in the end. You don't taste the oiliness. You just taste, you know, the fruitiness. She needs her own cooking show, folks. She needs her own cooking show, and I will be your manager, okay? Because you deserve one. You're just so talented. I thank you so much. Is this going to be really hot, you think, for me to try? It might be. Well, could maybe just take a little sip. And I didn't put too much coffee in there, just one little shot of the ristretto. That doesn't even. We have to go. We're going to discuss more about this after. This is unique. Isn't it cool? It is so cool. It's so different. It's so good for you. Here, thank you, Jennifer.